Hello everyone, this is Scott C. Waring of UFO I want to show you some structures on the moon. Now let me show you how I'm doing this. This is Google Earth, as you see. Um, I totally disappeared. Come up here, type in these coordinates. But first, go here. Go from Earth down to the moon. See this? Right here, the moon. Okay, that takes you to the moon map. Come over here, type in the coordinates, copy paste the ones I give you in, and push the button search. This will take you to the exact location where these white structures are located. Now the structures are kind of odd and bizarre. Let me zoom out here so you can see a little bit better. And as you see, there's not a lot here. So you got to come over here where my cursor is, see in the bottom left corner. Okay, come over here, it says global maps, hit visible imagery. Let's see if that helps us at all. Wow, it really blocked out a lot of other things, didn't it? Don't see a lot of white structures here yet. It should be here someplace. Should be right there, huh? Oh, there they are, the white structures. Okay, as you see, these white structures are quite long and pretty big. Let's look at Google Ruler, look at some of these. And it goes to about, let's go in meters, 125 meters long. Okay, that explains a lot of the patching out that NASA does over items. Holy shit, look at this one. Okay, you see one here, you see one over here, and over here. Clearly, they are structures. I'm zooming in as much as I can right here. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Try to measure it for you. It is 125 meters across, just like the other one. And it is close to 14.5 meters wide. Kind of awesome, isn't it? But what the hell is that? Looks like some kind of, it looks like it's too small to be a building. Perhaps it's a access point for um, filtering oxygen from other elements or whatever gases the aliens breathe. It's not necessarily true that they breathe air. So that is pretty amazing, isn't it? And there's another one right over here. Let's go over here. Here is another white structure, kind of cool. Not too far. Here's a broken one. It looks like it's all broken down. What are these? These are markers, I believe, from the NASA aircraft, the NASA spacecraft. Uh, Jesus, it's like a giant zipper building. Okay, here's another object here. Here's one that's partially buried. As you see over here along the edge, it is buried. Kind of cool. Let me zoom out a little bit. Each one of these is different and unique. There is no two that are alike. That's what's so extraordinary about these, is that they're different from one another. Here's another one. Now, I really don't know what these structures are used for, but they are really unusual in shape. I did think that NASA would delete these things, or Google would delete them, but apparently they're still here on the moon map. Wow, look at this big one. That is huge. That is really huge. That's bigger than the others. 139 meters, 26.2 meters across. That is pretty awesome. But they really look like some kind of devices that are used to work alone without any help from a being, without any help from the intelligent creatures that created them. So they might be drones that fly around and record things and come back and land. They might be drones that fly over the surface of the moon, making sure that the surfaces are uh, adapted to a look that looks like nature, so that it won't be thought that the moon is a spaceship. Wow, this one's totally different, isn't it? Much more solid inside, but still sharp on the edges. there are a large sum of these. You can see one over here, but it's all fuzzy, so I'm not going to bother looking at that one too much. But you can see these still. Look at that. This one is throwing a shadow on the surface of the moon in this area because it's raised above the surface. That's why the shadow's there. Down here, you can also see there is a shadow between these two pieces because one is lower than the other and pulled apart from it. Which is really strange. Why is one pulled apart from the other? It's almost laid out like a train tracks effect. But these structures are on the moon. It looks like this piece is not matched to this piece because they did not put the photo perfectly together. There's a line here where the photo was sewn together. But clearly these pieces are in the ground. You can see that these buildings do exist. They are on Google Earth. Wow, look at this one. This is strange. Did we just look at this one? Zooming out, you can see structure, 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 structure. Here, 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 here. Here's one that's actually kind of lighter and more buried. You see this one, this one, this one. Now, I believe these little crosses to be markers, but they don't look like markers. If they're markers, they should be more focused. I don't know why the moon would have these objects on it, so who knows for sure. Let me zoom out and find a few more for you. Here's a large one. I think I saw that one early. Here's a large one over here. Over here, the fuzziness is where NASA has blocked out the area, so we're not allowed to see it. And as you see with these structures here and over here, it's no wonder why they blocked out this area. I mean, if there's this many structures here, there's going to be even more structures probably that's been blurred out. For them to blur it out, they must have found a lot. Look at this. This is a very odd area right here because the other structures just have bars going across, but this looks like it's a wrapped around area. Now these structures to me look like they're bioengineered, which is biologically created structures from AI making them and growing them. It's a lot easier to grow a structure than it is to build a structure. So all you have to do is find a surface that is adaptable for the growth and reuse of the material. Like maybe the surface of Mars, surface of the moon has lots of great material on it that is good for these structures to be grown on. Very strange, isn't it? It looks like this is a raised area, almost like there's room for people inside. So these are some really bizarre objects. Something under here, but it's mostly buried. About 75% buried. Another one that's about 80% buried right here. So if these things are under the surface, it is 100% proof that they do exist. They're not anomalies. They're not artifacts from the photos. That these are alien structures on the moon. Okay. Let me zoom down there. Okay. My name is Scott C. Waring of UFOSightsDaily.com. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll make more for you very soon. And please drop by UFO Sightings Daily and tweet out or share on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, some of the things we find. It would really help to get the information out. I mean, I don't make money from this. I just want to share to the public because I'm a teacher. I was born to be a teacher, and this is one of the subjects and areas that I'm teaching in. All right. I'll see you at UFO Sightings Daily, guys.